Hello, this is me, Susan, from Skills for Exams, and this is the first episode of my new series, Elements of Speaking. In the series, we're going to explore the different features of speaking performance, which will help you or your students to be more articulate, flexible language-wise, and better equipped for an exam. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about creativity and how important it is in an exam, how we can boost our creativity, and whether it is possible to develop it as a skill. So first, I'm going to show you a picture. This is taken from a proficiency level task, and the content focus of the task is speed in various spheres of human activity. The candidates are asked to reflect on the topic of speed in different settings and speculate what role speed might play in our lives. So, at first glance, you might start speculating about the topic of speed in terms of the physical aspects. The athletes are clearly running the race and they're about to cross the finish line, so it seems self-evident that whoever is the fastest is going to win. You can take it a step further and think about the driving force behind their phenomenal speed, by which I mean, for example, their personal qualities like stamina and the ability to literally think on their feet, or probably the long hours they have spent with their coach devising some strategies, for instance, their ability to recognize this defining moment when they have to pick up speed in order to beat their opponents. We can also mention the speed of technological advances. Gone are the days when the results of a race depended solely on the decision of a judge. These days, we rely heavily on the high-tech technology. For instance, these cameras that you can see in the picture. What they do is they capture these nanoseconds of the finish line crossing with precision unimaginable to a naked eye. If we take a step back and look beyond the frame of the picture, we can speculate about the short-lived fame of the athletes. More and more aspiring sportsmen are joining competitions these days, adding to the competitiveness of the field, which results in records being broken at an ever so increasing speed. So, as you can see, there are a lot of ways at looking at the same topic. The question is, how do we prepare for it and how do we teach our students, especially those reticent ones who are reluctant to generate ideas and who claim that they haven't got this creative flair and it's difficult or challenging for them to think outside the box? Well, first thing we need to remember is that you're never judged on your ideas. And by using your creativity and looking at the topic from different perspectives, you are able to demonstrate a wider variety of grammar and language patterns. One way of addressing the problem is by asking them questions. For instance, before setting the task, you could start with a warm-up activity, asking them personalized questions, like whether you have run a marathon, if you have, what challenges did you face, or if you were a marathon runner, what challenges do you think you would face, how would it change your personality, just to warm them up and give them some ideas about the topic. You can also play with some associations here. For instance, you could give them several pictures and ask them to find the common topic of the pictures to identify this core idea which is true for all the pictures. Or you could simply ask them what associations do you have when you hear the word speed, and that will already force them into thinking about the various aspects. You can later ask them to imagine what speed looks for them and probably draw a picture. So that way they will already approach the task and look at it from different perspectives. As a follow-up activity, you could ask them more specific questions which will help them explore the topic from new perspectives that they may have overlooked while doing the task. For instance, you could ask them, in what way do you think medical advances have affected the field of sport? And here you can speculate about the proliferation of performance-enhancing drugs, which both appear at an incredible speed and boost the performance of the runners. Or you could ask them whether they think it is different to watch the event live or from watching it at home. And here you can talk about the speed of technological change and the way the events are broadcast so that the viewers at home will receive this picture in an instant. So, as you can see, there are a lot of ways of dealing with the task, and there are quite a few ideas you could use to help your students boost their creativity. I would love to read your suggestions. Please leave them in the comments below this video. And I guess that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching this, guys, and I hope to see you soon.